This week on our farm in Portugal, we're doing some more upcycling, making use of things we have lying around on the farm and turning them into a giant sunshine. We put down some more roots of our own and give our orchard some long overdue love. And we uncover a whole host of edible plants across the land that we had no idea was here. Crusoe meets a creepy crawly or two, and we're paid a very special visit that gets him contemplating the idea of leaving home. And we're pleased to report we still have plenty of water. We are the newbies, John, Tara and Crusoe, and we've been living an extraordinary life, committed to making our minutes and seconds count. For the last 2 years, we've been living in vans and travelling the world.
Something's just happened.
I could be wrong, but I think there's 2 countries.
Crusoe has already been to 23 countries on 4 continents. We have fed giraffe, faced down elephants, kayaked with humpbacks,
The spray.
and played with meerkats. We've taken some of the world's greatest hikes, visited the world's greatest cities, and seen some of nature's greatest spectacles. We even got married by a penguin, but that's another story. Now it's time for our biggest challenge yet. We've bought an abandoned farm in northern Portugal, and our mission is to turn the overgrown wreck into an off-grid, sustainable place that we can call home. Join us and follow our journey. Be brave, think big, explore.
Before we dive into today's video, we just wanted to say a massive thank you to everybody who wrote to us with messages of concern, advice and help with the water issues that we had with our off-grid water system last week.
Thank
It was
you.
all so appreciated. We also wanted to say thank you to everybody who's come on over and followed us on Instagram. And if you're not already following us, we are
At the newbies.
and we'd love to have you there.
Do you know what that reminds me of? You
What?
know what that bit reminds me of? When I was at school, I had one job in the school band, and that was to hit a tambourine at exactly the right moment during the whole. And I was so worried that I'd mess it up, that I'd hit it in the wrong place and screw up the whole song. Anyway, long story short, I think I nailed the at the newbies bit right there, and I did
But it
pretty
has
good
taken
at
us
school
about
too.
4 takes.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, thanks for being here. And this is what we've been up to this week.
Yeah, fun.
Welcome back to the farm. I'm pleased to report that we haven't got any plumbing dramas this week.
Thank
although
goodness.
It is only Monday, so we'll see how the week plays
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
But we're really excited, as usual, because this week we have got these little seeds which we planted when we first arrived on the farm, which need to be transplanted into the garden. So we've got some flowers that are going to come up over the summer.
Yeah.
And then we also bought a kiwi vine because apparently kiwis love growing next to grapes, and we need something to help us make the roof over our outdoor bathroom. And who doesn't love kiwis?
You shower with a kiwi.
I mean, I don't know what to say. Apparently kiwis love Portugal, so we should have bountiful kiwis to shower with.
Good. Can't wait.
Let's go get things planted.
Let's go and get things planted.
I'm also excited because I get these dishes back in my kitchen. So we've got hollyhocks, we've got lavender, which doesn't seem to be doing all that well.
No, it's taking its time, isn't it?
Is this lavender?
Yeah.
And that's lavender.
Yeah,
That's lavender.
yeah.
And that
Lupins.
is lupins and daisies.
And daisies.
Okay, so what do you reckon against this wall?
Yeah, I think so.
Obviously these aren't going to flower for us this year, but we're investing in them for next year. And I want to show you something. Isn't this amazing? If you look at each of these little plants, they've got 2 rounded leaves and then one little with the wiggly edges. And these 2 rounded leaves are the ones that sprout out of the seed first, like its little solar panels to help it grow. And then these are the leaves that it'll have as it continues, and the little ones will drop off. I'm sure there's very scientific botanical names for these things, which I should remember considering I studied botany, but it was a long time ago and I don't remember. But isn't nature clever?
Tara's chosen an area to put the hollyhocks, which I think is really brilliant. But of course, we're going to be working on this building sometime in the future because it's completely derelict at the moment and we've got big plans. So hopefully that means that the hollyhocks will have a little bit of time just to embed, get those roots nice and deep before we start messing them around with building projects.
Any ideas where the trowel is?
Crusoe had it last.
Oh God.
the trowel? Something in me thinks that he doesn't want to tell us. Buddy!
How many times a day do we have these conversations with Crusoe?
Just a quiet joke to one of our subscribers. Did your dog just jump off the sofa? One of our friends joined us on this journey, texted in to say every time we call Crusoe Buddy, his dog, who is also called Buddy, jumps off of the sofa and runs up to the TV. Love it. Sorry, Buddy. Come on, Crusoe. Yeah. Yeah, come on. This way.
Yeah.
Do you want to get a bucket of water?
Now just have to find a bucket. Crusoe likes walking off with buckets too. Oh look, that's Tara's project for a little bit later on. Yeah, she's got this idea that she's going to paint that and then it'll go in the outside bathroom with a whole bunch of other things. Then we've got this little idea we'll show you in a minute. We're going to use that old barrel, you know, those metal things that go around the outside of wooden barrels as sort of a window that will go through a bamboo screen as a modesty screen, if you like, for around the outdoor shower. It'll be an interesting one. Now, where's that bucket? There we go. Another loop. Wow. Come on, Crusoe, let's go. Good job. Opening up a shepherd's pie, really.
Nice.
Love it, eh?
Yep, told you.
There we go, Crusoe, well done. So we've got this. Let's see if we can split those down a little bit more gently because they are little seedlings. So there we go.
Welcome home, little babies. You?
What happened?
Crusoe's lobbed a cup of water in my face. Things are deteriorating.
Is that Maria?
It is Maria.
Is she coming down here?
She is indeed.
That's good news. Okay, well, Tara does that. I'm going to go and have a look around for those barrel rings. Now, I think I found some somewhere. Saw them the other day when I was digging out down here. There we go. Knew it. All right, so the plan is going to be, we're going to take one of these metal rings. These are the old barrel rings, you know, they used to hold the barrels together. Look, like that, the barrel in the back there. So these basically are the rings that go around the wood, hold it into place so that wine can go in it. And we're going to make it into a window surrounded by bamboo. Okay. Here's the shower, still working. After the disaster and the travesty and the fear that we had from that air block, really pleased to say that that's working very nicely. Now, we've got a couple of options here. The wall we're going to focus on is this one right here. And the window that we're going to put is going to go sort of around about there-ish. Of course, it's not a perfect screen, but it means that, you know, people in the courtyard can't see down this side. But hopefully we'll have this nice little circular window right here that you'll be able to poke your head out and say, hey, you know, another gin and tonic, please, folks. That'll be fun, won't it? So need some wire, first of all, I think, just to hold the barrel iron in place. I know in the garage we got plenty of this wire that holds up the vine. So I think that might be a great starting place. We'll go and get some. Come on then. Right there behind us. Crusoe, what can you see? You can see lots and lots of wire. Okay, we've got everything we need to start the project. Good. Brilliant. We've just had some more rain. I love it when it rains here. There's enough sunshine that when it does rain, you feel really privileged to have that water come down and everything feels a bit brighter and lighter. That's it. We've got that up. That looks pretty okay. I'm very happy with that. Tara earlier had an idea about making it look like a sunshine with the bamboo. That's pretty interesting. So we'll have a go with that. But next thing's next. Let's go and get the bamboo and see how Tara's getting along with her seed planting. Or, sorry, seedlings. Seedlings? Like ducklings, but seeds. I see Crusoe. How you going, my darling?
Yeah, good, thanks, man.
You don't seem to have got very far, darling.
No, well, I've spent the last hour and a half with Maria. She's showing me some amazing stuff, though. I'm
right.
super excited.
I'll go and get the bamboo, carry on with that, and then maybe we'll go and have a look around.
Okay.
And see what else we've discovered. Always discoveries on the farm.
It's amazing.
Love it.
I am over the moon. I can't even tell you how exciting it is. There is so much growing here that we can use, eat. It's a proper gift, this place. It's a proper gift. It's so exciting.
So, cool thing is, we've got so much bamboo cut back. We've got a whole bunch of different thicknesses of bamboo, which I think Tara's idea of making a sunshine, I think that will be pretty cool. Tara's smiling at me up there. She doesn't think I can do it.
You can do it, love. It's just going to take a bit of time, isn't it? Do you know what I love the most is that we really have our priorities in order. We don't have a house that desperately needs to be renovated. But instead, we're going to make a sun out of bamboo.
Yeah, well, it's more fun.
Exactly.
So the plan is going to be thread the wire through the holes that I'm going to drill in the bamboo. So instead of just putting it up or like horizontally or vertically, Tara wants it to look like a sunshine. I've never built anything like this before. I'm not sure in the first place how it's going to turn out, so bear with me. Crusoe's come to inspect the job. What do you think, Crusoe? Yeah, good.
I've just finished an edit on a video for our Patreons and I'm now on my way to see how John is getting on. Oh, love, that looks amazing.
What do you think?
I love it. I think it's so much fun. So the shape of the sun was my idea, but really love looking at it. If you'd been allowed to just do your screen like you were thinking, it would be private, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it would.
So it's my fault that everyone's going to be able to see us showering. but it does look way cooler. So Maria came yesterday, as we said, and while she was here, she asked if she could show me a few things on the farm that she knew I wouldn't know about. And I could not believe how much incredible stuff we have here that we didn't know about. So I just wanted to quickly show you because it's really cool and I'm so excited. Come and have a look. We mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, but 2 of these fields down the end are just covered in mint. And I know everyone always says, oh, keep your mint in a pot because it just takes over, but I really have no problem with that.
It smells really lovely.
It's amazing. You go walking through here and it's so minty and fresh, and you know, a cup of mint tea every morning. I literally have a lifetime supply, so I'm not complaining. And in amongst this mint, which we discovered, is fennel. Have a look at that. And we have so much of it. It's everywhere, all along the edge of this field. There's loads and loads of fennel.
So what do you do with fennel?
You put it on salads, you cook with it, you get the root out, it's quite nicely roasted. But again, if anyone's got any ideas and comments, please let us know. Crusoe, smell that. I've never smelled fennel that smells like that. Is it good? Smell that. Is it good?
Yeah.
Is it good? You want to smell it again? Yummy? Can you pick some for me to smell? Smell it? Can Mummy smell it? Now this was one of the things that she really wanted to show me. This is a bay tree and it is enormous. Now I don't know if anybody's like me, but I'm used to seeing bay trees, these little like round balls that you get in a pot. And so they're tiny. This thing is truly monumental. And there's another one over there and another one by the gate to the property. So we have more bay leaves than we could ever need, ever. I'm excited to get cooking with those. Right, one last thing on the way back to the orchard. Let's go have a look. Yeah. We have oregano. Now Maria said that we must not do anything with it until she's told us how. So I think she was saying that once it flowers, then we pick it and we dry it and we crush the flowers with the leaves, and she said it's 1,000 times better than anything you will buy in the shop. Right, should we get started with clearing out this orchard?
Yeah, let's do that.
We don't really know what we're doing, but we think the first thing is to clear the base of these... What's that? Is to clear the base of these trees from everything else that's growing underneath them, and dig a trench around the bottom and give them a big drink.
This is going to be great. I get to use one of my new toys that I purchased a few weeks ago. Big strimmer. Love it.
Crusoe's not such a fan of the big, loud, noisy machine, so we're not going to get too close and we'll leave John to it.
That's it. It's all clear around the bottom of the trees. one thing I'll say is I've been buying a whole lot of this kit Einhell, just basically because it's really good price. It's not too expensive, but it feels really solid when you've got it in your hands. Yeah, it's just me saying, you know, I really like this stuff. It's working really, really well for me. I've got a couple of drills and a sander, and now this. You might have noticed me using some of them in previous episodes, but yeah, working really well for us.
Oh wow, we should have a look at that. There's a big ant's nest, all their eggs. I think maybe that tile can stay there. What do you think?
I think it should, yeah. I think so. So this whole branch here is quite big, but for the most part it's dead. So I say we take this one out first and have a look how the tree looks after that.
I'm very relieved to have come down here and find that you have not cut down the whole tree.
No, not yet. But I've got a feeling as we start cutting away, it's going to
leave not very much.
Yeah.
But let's do that first,
so
love.
this one first.
Do you reckon you're nearly done?
Yeah, I think we're getting there, aren't we? We got actually as we cut it a little bit back, we get to see more and more of these little shoots coming off of the main trunks. I wouldn't be surprised if this is in huge bloom of oranges next year.
Another gift from our incredible neighbour is this. I think it's a kind of wild spinach. When I Google it, it says New Zealand spinach. She brought down a whole bunch the other day and we've been living off it. She said it's really high in iron, so fantastic for Crusoe. So I'm trying to hide it in all sorts of things because he's not hardly going to eat a whole handful of spinach, but it's so beautiful. I just pick off the leaves, put them in a bag in the fridge and they stay fresh, and been using it in smoothies and soups and well, all sorts of things really. A nice veg lasagna we made last night, so really pleased with that. I can't wait to get my hands on it. And check this out. This is lemon balm. Smells a bit like lemongrass. According to Maria, 100 times better than the lemongrass you'll get in the shops. So when we first arrived, she came down and showed us where it was and helped us pick a whole bunch, which we've dried to make tea. But she just told me this afternoon that I can also make tea from the fresh green one. So I'm looking forward to a cup of that tonight. If only I could make smells come through YouTube. Because truly it's amazing. It looks so much healthier though already, darling, doesn't it? Now we need to get a wood chipper so that we can chip all that wood down and add it to the compost piles. Crusoe. Add it to the compost piles that we've got going on around the farm. Compost is a big project looming. I haven't quite dived into it just yet, but we have been piling stuff ready to go into compost bins and start that process. Maybe one for next week.
Mando muitas.
Hey, buddy.
Uma borboleta.
Borboleta.
É branquinha. E é branca. Com as pintinhas pretas.
Nice, my boy.
Esta é minha bebê. Minha bebê, esta.
Found, buddy. Show me. Wow, is it a ladybird? Wow. Oh, careful, where's he gone? There she is. See her, buddy. Lovely ladybird. Isn't that nice? Gently, gently. Yeah, well done, my boy.
So what do you think, buddy? How are we getting along? Ma'am. Yeah, you will fly it.
Well, my love, I have to say that is looking very, very cool.
Is it?
I love it.
I'm pleased you're saying that. It's taken a long time, really long time. If we'd have just bambooed up, it would have been done ages ago.
That's entirely my fault.
One thing I've noticed is once we've got the kiwi growing up on the outside here, it's going to look really beautiful. But we're always going to have this window, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I don't know.
I mean, if you're a lady, it's not exactly covering anything, is it?
No.
I was thinking, though, it'd be really cool to hang a round mirror in there, just like hanging.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be pretty okay.
If we find the right size mirror and just like have it suspended in that space.
That's it. It's been a little bit more complicated, shall we say, than just sticking a few pieces of bamboo out from a circle. What I've had to do in order to fill the gaps as we go around is kind of put these extra little bits in that don't start at the circle, they kind of start halfway down. And that's meant that we've been able to ensure that as the spikes come out of the sun, if you like, they're actually coming out at the right angle rather than sort of dropping down a little bit. Everything's in order, everything's in line. We're nearly there, really nearly there. Just got that last little bit to do. I think that's going to take me around about 7 hours to finish. I don't know, maybe an hour or so. And then we're there. And then we can plant the kiwi fruit and watch it grow.
That's so cool.
Brilliant, hey?
I love it, love it, love it.
Finished. Look, tools. What tools did we use, Crusoe? We used a pair of pliers. Yes, we did. Careful with those. We used a saw, we used a hammer, we used a drill. I mean, that's pretty much it.
And all the bamboo.
All the bamboo and the wire that we
Let's not be forgetting the humble stool.
Huh?
Don't be forgetting the humble stool.
Don't be forgetting the humble stool. But all of this, the circle, the wire, the bamboo, all free.
Yeah, all of that. Basically, that entire thing cost us absolutely nothing.
Nothing. €5. It cost us. Yeah, thank you, Crusoe. It cost us €5 for the kiwi, and that's it. We should plant that and call it a wrap.
I think you're right. Delighted. Well done, my love.
Yeah.
So pleased.
I don't know. We've just finished planting that kiwi fruit and have realised we need a male and a female kiwi in order to get a kiwi.
So we're going to have to get 2 more kiwis because we
are.
don't know if this is a boy or a girl.
Quite
But
right.
the outdoor bathroom is taking shape, and it's been a good week, hasn't it?
It's been a great week, yeah. We've got so much more to come. Lots and lots of exciting projects. Not least, we've got to finish the table off.
Yeah.
We've got some ideas for bottles and lamps as well.
Yeah.
And
We're not even nearly finished in the orchard either. We've got to dig trenches around every single tree,
I
give them
know,
lots
that's
of
been-
water.
been fun. And we're also going to be looking at getting building number 2 in a little bit of a place where we can perhaps move into that one instead of the
we're
small one
making
we're in.
moves. We're going to have to move into the bigger house.
Sure, so lots to come.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up.
Yep.
Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and join us for the journey, and leave us a comment, because nothing makes us happier than hearing from you guys every week.
Yeah, we're doing our best to reply. When I'm replying to those comments, when we're both replying to those comments, we're going down and we're sat next to each other, and we're genuinely touched by some of the stories that you're sharing, some of the advice that you're giving us.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Some of the ideas that you've got for some of for our projects. It's all really exciting stuff, and I can't believe how cool this community really is.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Thanks so much.
We're so excited to have you here. So thank you so much. Have a great week, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Rock and roll.
Bye.
Bye.
Hola.
What is it, Crusoe? Are you off to join the... He's off to the circus. He's joining the circus. That's it.
Are you going to join a band? Bye. Bye, buddy.